He is known for establishing the use of the vernacular in literature, making Italian the literary language in Western Europe for several centuries. He is recognized for his influential work, The Divine Comedy, which is considered one of the most important poems of the Middle Ages. His name is Dante Alighieri. In the heart of medieval Italy, a poet by the name of Dante Alighieri emerged, leaving an indelible mark on the literary world. Born in Florence, Dante's poetic masterpiece, The Divine Comedy, would come to be regarded as one of the most important poems of the Middle Ages and the greatest literary work in the Italian language. But Dante's contributions extended far beyond his poetic prowess. He was a pioneer in the use of the vernacular, the common language of the people, in literature. While Latin dominated the literary scene, Dante championed the use of the Italian vernacular, writing in the Florentine dialect to make his work accessible to a wider audience. His aim was to capture the essence of human experience and the pursuit of divine truth in a language that resonated with the common people. Dante's influence on Italian literature cannot be overstated. His groundbreaking work, De Vulgari Eloquentia, served as one of the earliest scholarly defenses of the vernacular. By writing in Italian, Dante sparked a literary revolution, setting a precedent that would shape the course of literary development in Western Europe for centuries to come. His use of the Florentine dialect not only helped establish the modern-day standardized Italian language but also solidified his position as the father of the Italian language itself. Dante's impact was not limited to his homeland. His vivid depictions of hell, purgatory, and heaven in the Divine Comedy inspired countless artists and writers across the Western world. His influence reached English shores, captivating the likes of Geoffrey Chaucer, John Milton, and Alfred Tennyson. Dante Alighieri, along with Petrarch and Boccaccio, is often hailed as one of the Tre Corone, the three crowns, of Italian literature, forever etching his name in the annals of literary history. Dante, a renowned philosopher and poet, was born in Florence, Italy, around 1265. Although the exact date of his birth remains unknown, clues from his autobiographical references suggest he was around 35 years old when he began his journey through the netherworld in his epic work, The Divine Comedy. Dante's early life was shaped by his family's loyalty to the Guelphs, a political alliance that supported the papacy and opposed the Ghibellines, who were backed by the Holy Roman Emperor. Dante's father, Alighiero di Bellincin, belonged to the White Guelphs and escaped reprisals when the Ghibellines emerged victorious in the Battle of Monteperti. This suggests that Alighiero enjoyed some protective status within the community. Dante's mother, Bella, was a member of the Abbati family, but she passed away when Dante was still a young boy. Alighiero remarried Lapa di Chiarissimo Cialuffi, who bore him two children, Dante's half-brother Francesco and half-sister Tana. At the age of 9, Dante claimed to have fallen in love with Beatrice Portinari, daughter of Falco Portinari. Though he never truly knew her, he often crossed paths with Beatrice on the streets of Florence, exchanging greetings. However, Dante's family had arranged a marriage for him with Gemma di Manetto Donati, daughter of Manetto Donati. Despite this arranged union, Dante's love for Beatrice remained constant, as evidenced by the sonnets he wrote about her. Dante's early adulthood was marked by his involvement in the political and military affairs of Florence. He fought with the Guelph cavalry in the Battle of Campaldino, which led to a reformation of the city's constitution. As a requirement to participate in public life, Dante joined the Physicians and Apothecaries Guild. He actively participated in the city's councils, speaking and voting on various matters. However, many records from this period have been lost, leaving the extent of Dante's political involvement uncertain. Dante's early life laid the foundation for his philosophical and literary pursuits. His experiences with love, loyalty, and political strife influenced his understanding of the human condition. As he famously stated, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion." This recognition of the cyclical nature of existence and the interconnectedness of past and present continues to resonate with us today, reminding us to reflect on our own lives and find meaning amidst the complexities of daily existence. Dante's journey into the world of education and poetry began in his hometown of Florence. Although not much is known about his formal education, it is believed that he studied Tuscan poetry and was greatly influenced by the works of Guido Ginizelli, whom he considered his father in the realm of poetry. During this time, the influence of the Sicilian school and the troubadours from Provençal poetry also shaped his artistic sensibilities. Dante's curiosity led him to explore the writings of classical Latin authors like Cicero, Ovid, and most notably, Virgil. But it was his encounters with Beatrice that truly left an indelible mark on Dante's life and poetry. Their relationship embodied the concept of courtly love, which was popularized in French and Provençal poetry of the time. However, Dante's expression of love for Beatrice was unique and deeply personal. She became his muse, his reason for writing poetry, and his spiritual guide. In his poems, Beatrice was depicted as semi-divine, watching over him and providing him with spiritual instruction, albeit sometimes sternly. When Beatrice passed away in 1290, Dante sought solace in the works of Latin authors like Boethius and Cicero. Dante's thirst for knowledge led him to pursue philosophical studies at religious schools, such as the Dominican school in Santa Maria Novella. Here, he engaged in debates and discussions, learning about the mystics' doctrines and the theories of theologians like Saint Bonaventure and Saint Thomas Aquinas. These studies broadened Dante's understanding of the world and deepened his philosophical insights. At the age of 18, Dante encountered a group of like-minded poets and writers, including Guido Cavalcanti, Lepo Gianni, Cino da Pistoia, and Brunetto Latini. Together, they became the leaders of the Dolce Stil Nuovo, a poetic movement that focused on exploring new aspects of love and beauty. Dante's friendship with Brunetto later earned him a special mention in his magnum opus, the Divine Comedy. Throughout his poetic journey, Dante's education and exposure to various literary traditions shaped his unique voice and perspective. His studies in philosophy, love, and the arts enriched his understanding of the human experience. Dante Alighieri's philosophy and poetry continue to resonate today, reminding us of the power of love, the pursuit of knowledge, and the importance of finding meaning in our daily lives. Dante, a prominent figure in Florence, found himself deeply entangled in the political turmoil of the Guelph-Ghibelline conflict. He fought alongside the Florentine Guelphs in the Battle of Campaldino against the Ghibellines of Arezzo, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to his city. However, Dante's aspirations for political success led him down an unexpected path. In order to advance his career, he became a pharmacist, a profession mandated by a law that required aspiring public officials to be enrolled in one of the city's guilds. Although Dante did not intend to practice as a pharmacist, he recognized the significance of this occupation. In that era, apothecaries' shops were not just places to purchase remedies, but also served as hubs for the exchange of knowledge, including the sale of books. Dante's political journey, however, proved to be a challenging one in a city plagued by political unrest. While he held various offices throughout the years, his impact as a politician was limited. The Guelphs, after their victory over the Ghibellines, became divided into two factions, the White Guelphs, led by Vieri dei Cerchi, and the Black Guelphs, led by Corso Donati. Initially, the division was based on family lines, but it soon morphed into ideological differences, centered around conflicting views on the role of the Pope in Florentine affairs. The Blacks supported the Pope, while the Whites sought greater independence from Rome. As tensions escalated, the Whites gained power and expelled the Blacks from Florence. However, their actions did not go unnoticed by Pope Boniface VIII, who planned a military occupation of the city in response. In 1301, Charles of Valois, brother of King Philip IV of France, arrived in Florence as the Pope's appointed peacemaker for Tuscany. Dante, along with a delegation from the city council, including himself, was sent to Rome to determine the Pope's intentions. Dante's journey to Rome marked a crucial turning point in his life. Little did he know that this trip would change the course of his destiny forever. As he embarked on this mission, he couldn't help but feel a sense of uncertainty. He pondered his own mortality, contemplating the cyclical nature of life. In his own words, he whispered, "My life will recur in exactly identical fashion."
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.